at night are big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas, the prairie sky is wide and high. Deep in the heart of Texas, the sage in bloom is like perfume. Deep in the heart of Texas, reminds me of the one I love. Deep in the heart of Texas.
Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. So, instead of just playing random songs for you guys that usually have, discriminating, racist lyrics about marijuana and quote-unquote fucking bitches, I decided I was going to play like popular songs at different ballparks. Randomly picked one off a list, and that was called Deep in the Heart of Texas. And that's what the Houston Astros play in their 7th inning stretch. Let's take another, just in case you didn't get enough of it. You gotta watch the music video. Right now, there's a guy lassoing cattle. Yep, he just got one. This song,
The coyotes wail along the trail.
Deep in the Heart of Texas. You gotta, it's 2 minutes long. It's a watch. It's worth your time. Okay? It's been like 3 weeks since I put up one of these videos, and I am seriously sorry. I said I was honestly doing some stuff for work and whatever. But anyhow. So next week, maybe we'll look at a better song, but I don't know. I randomly pick them. So, Deep in the Heart of Texas. That's what the Houston Astros, that's their 7th inning stretch song. But back to baseball. Wowza, we had some things happen, didn't we? We had Tim Reske. Since the last time I took a video, Tim Reske is now in the lead by 3 games over Uncle Dave. Uncle Dave, people, is not in first. I think for the first time since probably 2011, I think. Andy Seguin has now a 5-game lead over Travis Rickers, who traveled the world, stole so many kids from the state of South Carolina. He's worth $1 million because he sold all those kids to Europe, to hostels. And then Firkins, pretty sure you're still leading at that point in time. But if there's only one thing that we knew can always stay stable, is that Mason will continue to have sex with so many midgets that he can create his own porn show about having sex with midgets. So let's talk about what's happening, or what happened last week. Bing, bong, bing. Let's look at week 8. Week 8, we're going to start off with Uncle Dave and I. And of course, Uncle Dave's probably going to watch this and be like, sure, Adam comes and makes a video when he kicks the shit out of me. You're goddamn right. You've been embarrassing me for the past 3 years, jackass. Man. So anyway, who is my MVP? I'm going to throw a shout out to George motherfucking Springer. That crazy little bastard. 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, 286 batting average. Not that big, but the dude has hit 5 home runs in his past 4 games. Yeah, you guys all laughed at me when I took him up and dropped Chris Johnson. I shouldn't say you all laughed at me, but there is one individual I will not name. His name is Travis Rickers. And then, of course, my star pitcher has to be Josh No-No Beckett. I'm going to start talking about no-hitters in the 4th and then do it. That's crazy. Uncle Dave, your MVP happens to be Hunter Pence. Hunter, I cry when I get traded to teams. Pence, Hunter, my dad touched me when I was a little kid. Pence, Hunter, my uncle joined in with my dad when I was a kid. Pence, Hunter Pence. 3 home runs, 5 RBIs, 444 batting average, 565 on base percentage. Don't matter though, because y'all lost. You lost. You got your ass handed to you by myself. Your pitching Your pitching, let's talk about Kyle Osh. Actually, 8 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 1 quality start. Neat. I was there for that. I was there to watch. No, I wasn't. That was this week. Anyway, K-Rod, dirtbag. So, let's talk about the red-hot Tim Reski. Now first in the Hank Aaron division, playing our good friend Travis Trikers. They tied. That's very uneventful. Anyway, Tim has Justin Upton on his team. And Justin Upton hit 3 home runs, 10 RBIs, 1 stolen base, 391 average, and 464 base percentage. What I want to know, Tim, is how do you get so many little kids to steal their parents' money so they can buy cigarettes from you? They're all like 8, 9, 7-ish. And how do you manipulate that many kids to steal their parents' money and credit cards? And it's amazing. It really is. If I could figure out what keeps you going, if more people in America could be like you, we wouldn't need a president. We'd be all right. We would be all right. R.A. Dickey, finally, what is R.A. Dickey doing this year? He can't be that good, is he? Oh, that's not bad. 5-4, 54 strikeouts, a 3.9 ERA. That's all right for a 5th starter. Guy won a fucking Cy Young Award a couple years ago. A Cy Young Award, people. He's awful. He's like 80, isn't he? I literally think after he won a Cy Young, he went out and played basketball with his grandkids and jumped too high and then broke his big toe while coming down. And then Travis's team, rough batting stats, man. Whew. Rough. Ouch. I can't even, who am I going to, Alexi Ramirez did good for you. I mean, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs, 3.33 average, not bad. And then pitching, Johnny Cueto got rocked. Rough. Corey Kubler. Is that kid like 8? Think about it. Corey Kubler. 14 innings pitched, 17 strikeouts, a 1.93 ERA. Fairly nice. That's pretty good. Anyway, Travis, Tim ended up tying. So that was the most uninteresting thing I could talk about during this video. Now we talk about Mason, last place Mason, against Mike Firkins, first in the Cy Young. And who won this? Mason. Mason, good for you. You know, you're out on the East Coast doing what you do, having sex with midgets, playing a little bit of golf here and there, and then going around and, selling your body to old women. That's nice. So, let's see. Whose team? This is Mason's team. Mason, Chris Davis went bonkers. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs, 4.21 average. That's always nice to have a guy do that for you. And then your pitching, oh boy. Well, we can talk about Julio Therain. 15 innings pitched, 15 strikeouts, just a 0 ERA. Not a big deal. And then Firkins, who lost. Motherfucker lost. Nelson Cruz has been taking so many steroids this year. He's bigger than the Big Hurt, I think. Dude, if you guys haven't seen the Big Hurt, like you don't remember what he looks like, Google that shit. That dude's arms were like this big. Like literally, like look at my thighs. That's how big his arms were. He's a fucking freak. Anyway, Nelson Cruz, 4 home runs, 7 RBIs, 4.55 average, and then pitching. Dallas Keuchel, 9 innings pitched, 6 strikeouts, a 0 ERA. Another 8-year-old. That's neat. Dallas, I feel like either that's a gay stripper or an 8-year-old. So I guess you take your pick, Tim, since you're out there selling cigarettes to underage kids. And we're going to talk about Andy Seguin. who is not selling cigarettes to underage kids. He's just selling them to Hitler or something. Nazis, I think. Sigwin and Alex. Alex, let's talk about Alex's team. That poor motherfucker. Before I get into Sigwin's team, he not hit as 1, not 2, not 3, 4. 4 guys on the 15-day disabled list. That sucks. That sucks. You were literally one of the most competitive teams the first couple weeks, and now this is rough. Like, I bet you wake up every morning and drink so much liquor through your butthole. Like, I think you'd stick. It's harder to take a tampon and plunge it in some alcohol and shove it up your ass, because then whoever's going to be playing you that week will fuck you so hard that it'll get so far up your ass that you'll be fucked up for most of the day. So anyway, Alex, you poor bastard. Yeah, Melky Pereira though. 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, 333 average, 407 on base percentage. And you also have Strasburg, 14 innings pitched, 11 strikeouts, and a 321 average. That's always nice. Well, let's talk about the winner of this matchup, huh? Andy Segway. He had Victor Martinez. I think one of the most quiet, great hitters. I mean, like, nobody ever talks about Victor Martinez, ever. 341 average, 12 home runs, 29 RBIs, 2 stolen bases. He's a catcher. Never mind. He's not a catcher anymore. He's a designated hitter. I apologize. Designated hitter. Nobody ever talks about him. Anyway, he balled out for you this week. Then the last one, Willie Peralta, my boy. 11 innings pitched, 10 strikeouts, 2.45 ERA. So Segway ended up winning. Last but not least, we got Caleb, who, let's all congratulate Caleb for earning the worst ass beating 3 weeks in a row. Not 1, not twice, but 3. Caleb, get some of these because your asshole's probably super raw. You've been getting fucked pretty much my entire absence. Like, you're probably happy that I wasn't doing these. Not that you watch them anyway. I'm not even going to say what your team did. That's else. You won't watch this anyway. Chad won. And who did good for Chad? Adrian Beltre, doing what he does best. 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, and then 522 average. Damn, Adrian Beltre. God, I love him. And then we got to talk about Mashiro Tanaka, who lost. Yeah, remember when he was like, oh, I go 22-0 because I'm best pitcher in baseball, and I pitch ball good, and I go home and I eat lots of rice, and then dictator, I tell him I do good job. That's incredibly racist, and this is all on YouTube. I'm wondering if people see this shit. Anyway, crazy guy for the Yankees that's not of white descent. Where'd he go? 12 innings pitched, 13 strikeouts, 2.84 ERA. 2 quality starts. Anyway, lost the game. He said that he was going to go 25-0, whatever it was. The best pitcher in baseball, hence Clayton Kershaw, can't do that. What makes you think you can? Dummy. Alright, so that was everybody, right? I don't want to miss anybody, hurt anybody's feelings. No. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the standings quick. Currently, Tim Reski is in first place of the Hank Aaron division. Dave's 3 games back. I'm 7 games back. Seagram, first place of the Ricky Henderson division. Travis is 5 games back. Mason is 7.5 back. And then Ferks is in first place of the Cy Young division. Chad is a half game back. Alex is 9.5 games back. And Caleb is 12 games back. We're about halfway through the season, guys. So, 12 games, that's pretty big. It's a pretty big deficit to make up. Not impossible, though, which is cool. That's why I made the new records the way they are. So everybody's still, it's just crazy shit. Like, I'll be honest with you. Like, if we still had the old way, I think I might be like 2-6 right now. 2-7? 2-6. I'd be 2-6. And now I'm only 7 games out. God, it's nice being commissioner, huh? Number 1 in runs, Travis. Home runs, Firkins. RBIs, Firkins. Stolen bases, Chad. Average, Chad. On base percentage, Seguin. Strikeouts, Tim. Quality starts, Chad. Saves, Tim. ERA, myself. Whip, myself. And who has made the most moves? Not Tim. Tim made the most moves last year. It's Firkins with 40. Travis with 38. Right behind him. Tim's third. Tim's third, though, so that's cool. So what's going on this week? Well, let's take a look. Well, Caleb and I. Hopefully I can continue Caleb's ass-kicking streak. Oh, right now, we're tied 4-4-3. And then you got, let's see, Travis and Alex. Travis is going to win by default because Alex, half of his team's hurt. So Travis won that one. Firkins and Dave. Ooh, Dave needs to have a bounce-back week in order to stay on Tim's ass. So I'm actually going to go Dave's way. There's no way he has two bad back-to-back weeks. He'll have a bounce-back week on this one. Next one will be Chad and Seguin. Chad and Seguin. Ooh, I don't know. That's close. I'll go Chad. I feel like Chad's going to win this one. And then last one is Tim and Mason. Who's going to win? Tim and Mason. Tim's already got 15 RBIs. Is that right? Oh, it's Tuesday. Okay. Anyway, Tim's already got 15 RBIs. Tim's going to win that one because Mason doesn't know how to play baseball. Like when I talked to Mason earlier this week, he's like, hey, Adam, is right field, which one's right field and which one's left field? And then when baseball players play, and you look like at one of those scorecards, what do all the numbers mean? I said, Mason, go home, read a book, take a shower, because you need to do something with your life and stop watching soccer. Fucking weirdo. Alright, so that's that. Game of the week. Who is game of the week? That is the question. Well, I will have to choose game of the week because I put it up wrong. I'm a little embarrassed. Because right now, let's say it's got it's going to have to be Firkins and Dave because Firkins and Dave are definitely, it's Firkins and Dave. So vote. Vote. If you're still watching at this point in the video, it means you're a dedicated citizen of our league and you need to vote. You need to vote. Just pretty much whoever votes, that'll tell me how many people actually watched this video all the way through. It's 18 minutes. If you actually watch this video all the way through, good for you. I'm going to leave off on this ballin' ass song.
The rabbits rush around the brush, deep in the heart of Texas. The cowboys cry, yippee-yi, deep in the heart of Texas. The doggies bawl, deep in the heart of Texas.